take panel session questions for that track.
Yeah.
So have you got any questions for Hassan?
It's not really a question, it's just maybe a comment and maybe food for thought. So when you're trying to assess risk and security of the system, then sometimes it's a good idea to also think of the perspective of the attacker. So I don't know to what extent you are doing this, but for example, game theory is actually a good framework to do this, because in the game theory you look at a non-cooperative system of players. So we have found that there's a large audio literature on the area of game theory for this assessment, and I just wonder if this might be useful in your topic as well.
Thank you very much. You know, we use crime script concept in this framework. The crime script comes from crime science, and they just assess the crime or formulate the crime from the criminal point of view. And they try to formulate all the actions that needs to be taken by criminal. So the attacker wants to plan to attack the system, so they should have a plan. So that plan is formulated as a crime script. So somehow, I think we cover that. And but still, there is more to do. Thank you.
I'm just interested. My observation has been a lot of cyber attacks and types are actually quite serendipitous. So somebody might be trying to achieve something, but they won't know a series of steps to get to that until they've explored the vulnerabilities in the system. So I wonder if you could comment on how you might adapt your crime script to take account of some options, because obviously, although the attacker might want to achieve a goal, can they actually have can you incorporate a crime script that provides those options of this vulnerability is available, or this exploit, but this one isn't? So you wouldn't necessarily have just a flow or sequence, you might have a few options.
Yeah, actually, you know, the crime script is usually more related to the reason that it's called crime, not attack script. Crime script most come from crime science area, and they, you know, the root of this idea comes from something like modus operandi, and they try to analyze the criminal behavior. So they see how they think and how they plan to attack a system. And it can be more related, for example, to organized crime or something. But I've seen a couple of papers also in computer science which use the crime script, and they try to model the behavior of the attacker, mostly the behavior. However, we can mention something technical, how they can find the vulnerability of the system and take a proper action to attack to that vulnerability. Yeah.
Any further questions?
So I'm just trying to understand it further. So is the crime script, is that some sort of template perhaps, or some kind of pattern or a signature of the attack?
That's the model of attack. That's the model from the criminal perspective.
And the crime script is the...
So the definition is that crime script tries to characterize all the actions that need to be taken by criminal in order to commit the crime. So that's a rough definition that we can have for crime script.
It's the attack.
Yeah, it's like attack scenario.
So what Alex was trying to say, which I also share with you, is could you, based on your pre-analysis, could you prioritize what level of checks you can do so that we don't have to go through the whole checks? So if somebody is doing denial of service attack, which is an attack against the availability of the system, is different from when somebody wants to change the records in a particular database. So would you have to step through all the steps in your attack modeling? Or would you have to, based on the inference of the type of attack, would you step some steps? Or
You know, in general, in crime script, we try to highlight the situations. Those situations can be actions, or can be locations, or can be behavior, or in general. We can customize the crime script for a goal. So in some sort of crime script, we're mostly interested to target the actions. In some of them, we're mostly interested to target the locations or situations.
thank you very much. Any further questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you.